Hi everyone. This is the second blog of the day. As far as I know, no more boats have come in during the day. As far as I know, not in this area anyway. No one's rung me and said, Eric, there's boats in and stuff. I'm making a second blog because of a few things going on here. The other day, online news site published that in Lesbos the refugees were smashing up all icons in churches and ripping up the icons and everything else, and the refugees were raping Greek women, and this is a pretty big online site here in Greece, so a lot of people read this site. One, I'm very, very shocked the police haven't got involved in this, and I'm very shocked the police haven't shut this site down and arrested the people that put this on. Two, I had a gentleman here this afternoon who read this site, and he said he rang round all the police stations on the island, everywhere, in Mytilene, Molivos, Kalini, Palomari, everywhere else, and there has not been any reports of any refugees destroying religious artifacts or anything like that. And there has been no reports at all of any women being raped by refugees. It's people in these reports that are going out that is destroying Greece. I said to him, why haven't the police done something about it? We have a cyber crimes unit here. Why haven't they done something? And he says, because no one has put in a complaint. People are frightened to put in complaints, but the police can read this as much as anyone else. So why don't they put a complaint in themselves and go and arrest these people and put them in prison? Because that one incident has caused a lot of trouble here and a lot of panic here. And the person that put this on, I believe, is from Lesbos, and this person should be arrested. He should be taken to court and tried for the damage he's done to Greece. And not just him, anyone else. The threats we get. Why isn't someone doing something about all this? Why are they letting the right wing rule here? Why is no one doing anything? If Greece is going to move forward, this has to stop. It's just disgusting what's going on. And it's unbelievable that someone can put such reports on the internet. And someone can come through quite freely and threaten to murder someone and kill someone and rape someone, because they're trying to help the refugees. This guy that came himself today, he's a Greek guy. And he lives in one of the villages here. And he's been threatened big time, really big time. Because he put photographs on about suffering refugees. He has gone to the police and he has made a complaint. But as far as he knows, nothing's been done about it. Anyway, this is a really nice family. Fantastic family. And I was speaking to his wife, and she was saying to me, Greece has to stop looking back. They have to stop looking in the past. And they have a great opportunity here to look to the future and do things in the future. She said the people in the past, they done their things and they made Greece great. And she said it's about time the people in Greece today, she said my people in Greece today, need to start looking into the future and doing great things and putting Greece back on the map. And I agree with her entirely. I really do. I'm not Greek, but, what of an intelligent woman. To say something like this and come out like this. And this family have a big heart and they're being threatened as well. And it is time. And now we have a perfect opportunity to put Greece on the map. For the Greek people to be allowed to open their hearts up to the refugees and look after the refugees. We have a big problem here now because we're inundated with refugees. We don't have the food or anything to feed them. You know, everyone's trying their best to make sure everyone gets something during the day, get a bit of food during the day. But now we have this right wing, this vicious, horrible people threatening Greek people and anyone that helps them. You know, they really want this situation to explode. It's just incredible that nothing's done about it. It's beyond me, you know, because this is a very volatile situation. And if the police and the authorities don't come in and stop this, this is going to get right out of control. And these few people are ruining tourism and everything. They're ruining everything for Greece. And yet they have... no one's touching them. They got carte blanche. They can do what they like. And no one can touch them. You know, and to me, that's just wrong. You know, and as this lady said, we have to make a future for Greece. We have to look to the future for Greece. The people of today should stop looking in the past, and they should start looking what we can do for Greece now. Yeah? You know, I've seen this viciousness myself. You know, I'm out there on the beaches some morning. You know, I'm banned from these beaches now, but I can go to other places. And I'm pulling babies and things and doing my best and helping my wife, doing our best. And we have these vicious women screaming at us and screaming at the refugees. They're in shock and everything with babies and children. And they're screaming at us and, you know, what filthy people these are and everything. And it's just beyond me. It's just, how can such a person exist? You know, it's just unbelievable. It's just, and I've had men do the same, not just women. Men coming out screaming, you know. And if it wasn't for us and everything else, the refugees wouldn't come. You know, these are war refugees, Christ's sake. You know, they're entitled to come. You know, and they shouldn't be crossing this dangerous thing. You know, the politics in Europe just disgust me. You know, these people are coming out of a war zone and then they're risking their lives. Yeah? I mean, it's, I don't know what it is now, 10 euros, I think, because it's high season on the boat to come across, and they're paying 1,000 to risk their lives to come across. You know, the whole system is just pure bloody madness. It's unbelievable. They have to risk their lives. They have to break into Europe to get their refugee status. You know, it's just absolutely beyond me. It's incredible, you know. And, you know, some of the incidents that's happened here is just, Christ, it's just insane. It's insanity. You know, the Greek people have a big heart and they're frightened because of this right wing is growing and growing and growing. And now they're putting out things publicly on Facebook and things like that, this news site, and they could get away with it. And they're lying through their teeth, like these people are lying about me, these women are lying about me, assaulting them and everything else and throwing their iPads to the floor. The same sort of thing. And no one does nothing about it. You know. I get told off, and I'm not allowed to help people. I'm not allowed to feed people. I'm not allowed to go on my own beaches. Because I'm doing this, you know, I'm being a humanitarian. I'm helping injured people, helping babies, helping children, and I'm the victim in this because I can't help them no more, because these right wing are kicking up stink about it, and yet they can put filth, disgusting lies, and everything on Facebook, and that's okay. You know, that's not a problem. You know, they can do these things. They're allowed to do these things, and no one touches them. You know, and you have humanitarians trying to help and do things and trying to preserve tourism of all things. You know, I live here as well. I have to eat and I have to feed my family. And you have these awful, disgusting people putting these filth and lies and lying about everything. And they are protected. No one touches them. They're not arrested. They get carte blanche to do these things like riding motorbikes up to children and pretending to shoot them in the head and things like this. And they get away with it. Nothing's done about it. You know, I don't know where this is all going. And I've been shouting about this for months, and it's getting right out of control here now. Something has to be done. Something really bad has to be done. You know, you've got to start, the government's got to come in and arrest these people and everything else. And we've got to get the people on the top, that I keep saying, because all these people down below are being pushed by people on the top. And it doesn't make sense to me either, because most of these people on the top have restaurants and they have hotels and hire companies and things like this. You know, okay, they want to push their political agenda and everything else, but they're going to lose their business for years for it. So, anyway. Again, I've had my rant. I mean, these people that came today, I mean, they're fantastic people. They're going to do what they can. They're going to write to MPs and everything else. And these are Greek people. And this Greek guy said he was in the taverna with other Greek guys, and they're all talking about the situation. And the people of Greece are frightened. You know, they really are frightened. Because the economic situation and everything else. And you know, I understand that as much as anyone. I live here. I mean, I am suffering as well as anyone else. You know. But we can go two ways here. We can either help the refugees and everything else and put Greece on the map, or we can believe in the right wing and we'll have no tourism for years and the whole of Greece is going to collapse completely. You know, if we come out of the monetary system, the first thing we've got to do is help the refugees. If we want tourism and we want money come flowing into this country, we're going to have to help them. And if the right wing get their way and we don't help them and all this suffering goes on and everything else, Greece is finished. You know, Greece is going to become like Syria. You know, I am really pissed off with the politicians of Europe, big time. I'm pissed off with the aid agencies. This has been going on for months and months and months, and we're not getting any help. You know, even if they haven't got the manpower, give us the resources. Give us the resources to feed these people. You know, give us try and get us a doctor on the north of the island and things like this. You know, my wife's becoming the doctor. You know, helping injured people, you know, and the government have really got to tell the police they've got to clamp down. They've got to stop this. They've got to stop this right wing and what they're doing and the lies and the filth they're coming out with. Yeah? The aid agencies need to get here. I've been screaming and screaming and screaming and nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that disgusts me. And the politicians of Europe has to give Greece a chance. The monetary side and everything, they've got to give this government a chance. It's a new government. It's trying its best. Yeah? You know, these awful bankers and stuff, they've destroyed this country in the beginning anyway. Okay, there was a mistake made. They should have never entered the monetary system. But everyone here is suffering for it. Yeah? And the people of Greece are suffering for it. And they're very frightened, and the right wing are playing on that. The same as the Nazis did at the beginning of the Second World War. You know, in 38 and things like this, you had these Nazis playing on fear because of the economy of Germany and everything else, and then they rose. And that's the same thing's happening here now, and it's got to be stopped, because that is not Greek people. Greek people have a big heart, and you have these few little powerful men about 5 foot bloody tall think they're Hitlers. Yeah? They need arresting. They need putting in prison for what the damage they've done here. Yeah? There needs to be a law made about the filth they're putting on the internet. There needs to be a law, and they need to be arrested. And anyone trying to protect them need to be arrested, whoever they are. Okay, that's me. You know, same to everyone that helps. Fantastic. You know, we are getting a lot of people trying to help, but this right wing is really hammering down on them, threatening anyone, and it's got to stop. They've got to start being arrested. And we've got to change this situation around, and Greece has got to be put back on the map. And we can do it. You know, the people of Greece have a massive heart. But they're frightened. They're really frightened. The people that came today are frightened. They've been threatened big time. Okay. Thanks very much. I know it's a long one. And I shall keep you informed tomorrow what's going on. And we still do try our best, you know, even though we're being hammered as well. We keep going. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye.